Hello and welcome to my visual effects research project on compositors and compositing. A compositor is... wait a minute. This is a video. Let me show you. A compositor is a visual effects artist who samples from many different sources to create a believable finished product. This does not necessarily mean making a perfect product from multiple sources, but rather to create effects that look like they belong together and could exist in the same world. Oftentimes this means making perfect sources look less perfect so they can fit within a scene. A good example of this would be 3D animations. 3D animations are shot with virtual perfection, since the camera used is not a physical camera. To incorporate this animation into a live-action scene, a compositor would have to try to make the animation appear as though it was shot through an imperfect, real camera. Adding chromatic aberration, blurs, and image noise are just a few of the ways this can be accomplished, all depending on the imperfections of the camera used to record the live-action footage. A compositor would also be responsible for actually putting the 3D animation together with the live-action footage. Doing so often requires the creation of a matte, a white or grayscale image used for manipulating certain items in the scene. A couple of ways that this can be accomplished is by keying and rotoscoping. Both techniques create mattes, but in different ways. Keying is often used when the scene is shot with a green or blue screen. The green or blue screen is a solid color screen used to help separate the items in the scene from the background. Rotoscoping is often used when a green or blue screen was not used, and the items must be manually separated from the background. The created matte allows for easy manipulation of the required items in the new scene. Many do not realize that compositing is used in video games too. Compositing is not just the act of making perfect imperfect, as mentioned before, but also adding elements to the scene to create atmosphere or flavor. Because of infamous Second Son's Seattle setting, Sucker Punch wanted to create rain and atmosphere to believably recreate their hometown in a superhero game. Battlefield 4 also contains quite a bit of compositing. Instead of just seeing everything lit, lens flare is added to the camera to make the player actually believe he's looking at real lights. Compositing is changing the way we see the world by making the unbelievable appear unbelievably believable. The idea of giant robots rampaging through the streets of Chicago is a slightly unbelievable idea. So is the idea of a human being able to shoot smoke rockets. But through compositing, fantastical elements that we can only see in our minds suddenly become almost tangible to our fingertips. Compositing makes us realize something that only we can see in our own minds can become believable on a television screen. If nothing else, compositing should teach us that the unbelievable may be out of physical reach, but not beyond virtual creation and credibility.